You going?
Ready, Tony? Okay, Rachel.
Can you give us a brief history of the band?
We've been going for 3 years, and
We're just starting. Nothing's happened up to yet.
You started off playing illegal sort of venues, didn't you? Can you give us a bit of a story on that?
Yeah, we started doing warehouse parties because the places that we could play in Manchester weren't any good. So we started putting our own parties on, organising iron warehouses and going on stage at 3 in the morning and not telling anybody where it was, and people just traipsing on the streets trying to find it.
You've got like a massive following, especially in Manchester, haven't you?
Yeah.
Would you say you've got like a cult following, or is that what you're aiming to go for, or what?
We're just playing, people come. They like it.
So what's so special about you when you're live then?
Because it's us.
I've never seen us, so I don't know really.
I mean, you get reports about how good you are live, and you're packing in. You say you're not that well known, but yet you are packing in like massive venues compared to a lot of other bands who are on the same level as you. So what would you say defines what's so special about the band?
I don't know, the music must be good, I suppose.
Must be nice to look at.
Have you got a fixation with Jackson Pollock?
Yeah, heavy one.
Why?
It's just really into his paintings.
Trying to bring him to the masses.
So have you got any major influences on in music or what? Like not necessarily musical influences.
No, just each other and things we see, the lives we've lived.
I'm not trying to be any other bands, if that's what you mean. Yeah.
What do you think about a lot of the other bands around at the moment? Earlier on, I heard that you'd reached the national charts, but you actually wanted to stay as an independent band on that sort of status. Why is that?
We don't want to stay independent. We just want to sell lots and lots of records. We want to travel. Not interested in whether we're independent or major. We just want people to buy the records and come and see us.
Is it true that people either love you or hate you?
Seems to be, yeah.
Why is that?
Don't know. Probably too arrogant. Do you reckon?
Don't know why people like us or hate us. Not interested whether they love us or hate us either. Just want to buy the records.
Have you got lots to say about the band, or don't you like doing interviews?
I'm not really interested in interviews.
Why is that?
We've only been up for an hour. Just wondering.
I haven't been to bed.
Oh, yeah. Where were you last night?
I've done the interview. The last single, Elephant Stone, can you tell us a bit about that?
What it's about?
Yeah, well, the one that we're going to be seeing.
Love and Death, War and Peace, Morecambe and West, stuff like that.
Who writes the music and who writes the lyrics?
Both do it. Write the songs in the flat and then rehearse them with Manny and Ronnie. Knock it out.
Do you get any sort of like inspiration from anything in particular, or is it just as you say, anything goes, or what?
Just how we feel, you know, at the time. Depends how your life's going.
Something inspire you to sort of like make you a bit more lively, or what?
What do you mean?
I mean, you were sort of like lively earlier on, but you're quite subdued in the interview.
You haven't got any music to hide behind.
Do you hide behind your music then?
Music's a front. Really trying to enforce our personalities through our music. And it's just cheapens the music to talk about it, because it's not to us just a piece of plastic. It's what we do, and it's why we're here.
How do you see the future of the band going? I know you're going over to America and you're doing quite a lot of dates. How do you see the band progressing?
I've not thought about it. Just take it as it comes.
Surely you must plan things though, you must sort of think ahead a bit. I mean, you know you're going abroad and you know you're doing the next single and stuff, so you can't say you just take it as it comes.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, plan what shirt I'm going to take, stuff like that. But
We expect to be huge or we wouldn't be doing it. We expect to be a big group. We know we'll be a big group. It's just a matter of the people that don't like us to catch up. Because the fact that you were talking before, we get so many people coming to see us in Manchester without the aid of press or radio. And at the end of the day, it's ordinary people that decide whether you're any good or not, the people in the business.
But it might be in Manchester that it's gone through word of mouth, but I mean, it's not going to spread unless you do interviews and stuff like that, is it? Around Britain or whatever?
Don't know. Manchester's a big place.
How did you get to work with Peter Hook and John Leckie?
We sent them tapes and asked them if they'd produce us, and they said yeah. That's how it got.
So are you going to be doing any more work with them?
Don't know, we don't make plans now. We just had a batch of songs that we thought John Leckie would be good to do these, so we got him. And with Elephant Stone we thought Peter Hook would be good to do this, so we got him. We don't know who else we're going to want to work with.
So what did they sort of add to the music? In what way did they sort of like bring the band out?
They make our songs sound like a record. It's one thing writing songs and playing them, and it's another making a record. So they help make the song into a record.
Do you think you've progressed a lot since you first started?
Yeah. When we started, we just used to make a racket. But now we're getting more like songs, I think.
That's it, I think. Oh, that's right. I just want to ask you about Silvertone. How did you get involved with Silvertone Records?
They saw us in Manchester. I'm really into it.
So they put the records out? So we just said yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Can't you get any interesting stories? So you do anything outside of this then, or what?
Not really, we're so slow, we have to put all our time into writing songs, yeah. Got no social life at all. No amusing anecdotes.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Nothing.
Not really.
Okay, thanks.
Ta.
That's it.